Well, hello there, Capricorn. Welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name is Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. I just had the most spectacular reading for Sagittarius. It was absolutely fantastic. Like the biggest twin flame reading I've ever seen in my life. So it was pretty awesome. I'm all excited about that. So anyway, let's see some amazing stuff for you, Capricorn. This is going to be a reading for June week 4. That is the 20th through the 26th. We're going to focus on your past, your present, and your future energy and see where you're going. So if you're a new person, welcome in. I really appreciate you guys. But if you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, I really appreciate you. All the likes, comments, and subscribes have been fantastic. And your support makes it possible for me to do what I love. So I absolutely appreciate you guys to the moon and back. So thank you. All right, we're going to get in and do this. June week 4 for Capricorn. Here we go. In the past, you had time to go. Your current situation is community. And in the future, you have thinker. Your spirit animal is the bobcat spirit. And in the past, starting off, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, 10 of Wands in your current situation, 5 of Cups in the center, 9 of Wands on the other side. In the future, 6 of Cups, World, 8 of Cups. All right. Overall energy for this reading is the 8 of Swords. So, somebody feels like they're stuck. Stuck because of all the thoughts that are around them. I want to show you this card because this is what too much thinking does. Sometimes, God gave us brains, and that's wonderful. But just imagine if all those swords that are around you, those are your thoughts. And you kept them in and kept them in and kept them in to the point where now you're all tied up. Tied up and blindfolded. So you don't see what's in front of you. You don't even know what's going on. Like, you've thunk your way into tying yourself up. But we're going to help you out here. Be less stuck. So, in the past, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is my Virgo card because of the message of the Knight of Pentacles. The message from the Knight of Pentacles says, I have an idea. I have an idea. And I know how I'm going to go after it. I'm going to do the following things to get my idea done. A, B, C, D. Some Knight of Pentacles, could be a Virgo, could be an Earth sign. There's also a Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords is an interesting character. He has intent on what he wants and doesn't really pay any mind to people's feelings or what they think, what they want. It's all about them. Knight of Swords is typically an air sign. That's not the deck I want. I want this deck. Let's do both. We're going to do the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. 5 of Cups is showing up, and the 5 of Cups is your center card too. So I just wanted to give you a heads up with that. Knight of Pentacles, tell me about this dude. Might be a dude, might be a girl. That's all up to you. Flip it around if you want. That's all I'm going to say about that, because I get a lot of that in my comments. So, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. We get the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. There's that trapped card again, and the Virgo card that I was telling you about, the Knight of Pentacles. I just saw him again. This is a different deck. I use different decks to clarify so that we can get all the cards. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. We get the 4 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the Lover's card. I'm going to do one more thing. You have 2 3s here. I want to know about the 3s. Sorry, this is a little bit of work before I explain it to you, but I tell you, I'll get there. We'll get there. Tell me about the 3s, please, just to make sure. Anytime I see a whole bunch of 3s, it kind of freaks me out. Tell me about the threes. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, Chariot. Okay. So the threes could be a child. God, there's another three. I'm going to take that. Judgment. Seven of Cups again. Okay. Let's do this. So, in the past, you have a Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, that's a Virgo card. It's very, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. So for that person, they have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So for the Knight of Pentacles, for that person, you could take it this way. They want to work on a team. They want to celebrate something, but they're very fine in their own independence. When I clarified the threes, I got a King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Emperor. But then underneath the deck, I got, and just so you know, when I say underneath the deck is what you don't see. So what you don't see, Three of Swords, Judgment, and Seven of Cups. So I was originally going to say about the threes that maybe it's, so there is a partnership here. There is two of you have been together at one point. And there's another person in the situation. I originally got the feeling it was a child. Like a child that you two had together. And maybe that's the priority here of this Knight of Pentacles. Maybe it's that we're, working together on our kid, and that's what that thing is. But the thing you don't see, which is so crazy, is Three Swords. Three swords through your heart. And Judgment, which is radical acceptance, and the Seven of Cups, which is I don't know what I want. So there is, and I hate to say this, but there is a feeling that there is a real third party here too that you don't see. There could be on the top looking like, on the surface, it could look like, hey, it's just about our kid. It's just about our kid. I just want our kid to be good, right? No big deal. And that Page of Wands is here too. I've never had this before, but I feel like it's both. I feel like that you have a kid with this person, but then there's a third party with this person too. And I've said third party can be a job. I've said this in previous videos that like the third party could be a doctor that works on a COVID floor, right? And that third party is his job. He has to go to the COVID floor, like whatever. This is not that type of thing. I do feel like you have a kid with this person, and I've never said that in a video because there's not a kid card. But I feel like you have a kid with this person for sure. I feel like that they're telling you things are all about their kid, maybe something like that. I'm just working to try to get abundance for our child. But underneath it, I will tell you there might be another person there and you need to accept it, and it's because this person cannot pick. picker's broken. Even more clarification. So, the person with the broken picker, that's the Knight of Swords. Because the Seven of Cups is there, and the Seven of Cups is there on the Knight of Swords. So we're going to go into the Knight of Swords. So if we were mistaken before, I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is you. I'm just going to lay it all out there, especially because you're an earth sign. So I feel like on your side, you're saying, hey, we need to work on a team. We need to raise our kid right. Blah, 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 blah. And you're sort of stepping into your own independence, right? Well, on their side, they really want a relationship. They really want a marriage. They want love, but they don't know who they want love with. And it's time for you to go. That's all I have to say. I've spent so much time on this past thing that it's like, and I don't care. Time is time. My videos have just been going up, and I don't know whether you watch them when they're 25 minutes or not, but if you don't, that's fine too. Anyway, so you have this time to go thing. I think you've just realized that this person is what they are. They helped you create this, child, maybe even a fire sign. And, but you have there's this underlying tone. What you don't see is that there is another person, and it's all because they can't make up their mind. They don't know who to pick. So enough of that. It's time for them to go. Let's move on to the present. I'm even going to put this stuff away. I don't even do that, but I'm going to put it away because I don't want to look at it anymore. So you start off the week. This is June week 4. You start off the week with so much stuff to carry that you can't see what's in front of you. So I've been giving this, the Ten of Wands has been coming out a lot. So I don't know if it's like astrologically, like that people are just carrying a whole bunch of junk with them. But Ten of Wands, the best example for this is, that I can think of, is I used to have an apartment. And it had stairs to go up to the apartment. And when I would go get groceries, I would make sure that I could get as much junk up the stairs as humanly possible, so I wouldn't have to make 100 trips. Sometimes, though, when I've got, 3 12-packs on this arm and like 18 bags in this arm and a couple more bags here, and I'm making my way up the steps, suddenly, at some moment, you forget where the steps are. And you forget to look. You can't even look in front of you. You don't know if you've reached the top of the steps or not. So I feel like you've carried, in this week, this 20th through the 26th, you've carried so much stuff that you can't even see what's in front of you. So you're basically just walking blind down the road. And the blind thing is a reoccurring theme because of this Eight of Swords. You blindfolded yourself over here because you think so much. And now you're going into this week with a ton of burdens. You got the weight of the world on your shoulders and you can't even see what's in front of you. Five of Cups is in the middle, which is tough because I don't like anybody to be sad. So Five of Cups is that you're sad. You've lost your primary love source. The reason I say that is because 3 cups have spilled over. 2 cups still remain. This is also glass half empty, glass half full. How are you going to look at life? When the love of your life walks out the door, how are you going to look at it? Are you devastated? How long are you going to be devastated? When are you going to decide to pick your life up? When are you going to decide to look at the beauty that's all around you? When are you going to decide to pet your dog? To call the friend that you want to call? Those 2 cups, that's what they signify. The good things that are still in your life. So yeah, you might have lost something big. But I will point out to you that the 3 cups that spilled over are the 3 cups that are up here. Are the 3 cups that made me pull extra cards to figure out if there was a third party. So in the way I'm viewing it is you're losing the thing that caused you so much pain in the first place. And I know, I don't mean to laugh. I really don't, because I've been through this. I've gotten way worse cards than this. But until I changed me, that's when the cards change. So, whatever you have to do, meditate, pray, be grateful for things, appreciate this world. Those are just little ways to take control, of your life. But, so, this week is not going to be good for you. I'm not going to lie. You can't see, and then the only thing that you can see is these 3 cups that have spilled over, and then you got the 9 of Wands on the other side. So 9 of Wands is one of 2 things. It's about getting to a new land and being nervous about where you've gotten to. You kind of want to hold on to those old things, because those old things, you knew what you got. Does that make sense? What is that saying? Trust the devil you know versus the devil you don't, or something like that. If you can give me that saying in my comment, I would really appreciate it. Something about trust the devil you know, not the devil you don't, something like that. So it's almost like you're holding on to this new stuff, even though you know you need to move on. And you need healing really bad. Star is healing. Tell me about the 9 of Wands in the current circumstance for Capricorn. Tell me about this 9 of Wands. 4 of Cups, you don't want their love anymore. You don't want the love of the Knight of Swords. Remember I was telling you about that guy and he didn't know what he wanted? He didn't know what he wanted. Well, you might get another love offer from him or some kind of offer from him. And you're going to be sitting pretty. And like I said, the him could be reversed. So you're going to get a love offer from a her. It's whatever. Just reverse the him and hers. But you're going to get a love offer and you're going to be sitting pretty and they're going to be rushing after you. But I think you still don't leave this, which is just mind-blowing to me. But I've had worse readings than this. I've told you that, where I've just said every card said stuck, sadness, 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 you're going to be unhappy, life sucks. So I've had way worse than this in my own personal life. But this Knight of Swords, that guy that didn't know what he wanted, is going to come back in and rush you. Not rush you, but like rush you, and meaning rush up to you and be like, hey, I'm here again. I'm here. And it's just going to make you feel all that pain and all those burdens all over again. Remember I talked about those 2 cups? And I said one's your dog and the other one's your friends or something like that? I was right. Community is in this middle week. So for June week 4, reach out to your friends, reach out to your family. They can help you. Your dog too. Anybody in your community can help you get through this. Because we've all been through something like this. That's the other thing. Nobody's unique. We've all been through shit like this before. I shouldn't have said the SH, you know what word. So anyway, we get into the future. So in the future, I don't even need to clarify this. In the future, I know this, you know this, you have memories with this person and you're going to cut it off. You're going to say no mas. Finally. So you have memories with this person. The world is next. The world is endings and new beginnings. This is the final card in the major arcana, meaning the cycle is done. And she's naked, like a newborn baby, because she's completed something. And for whoever's watching this, and if this resonates for you, I'm hearing this very loudly. It's really, congratulations. Congratulations. Because you're walking away from something that caused you a lot of pain. So congratulations. I know that was a lot. I feel it. I feel you. I feel this whole thing. So congratulations. You did a freaking great job. A freaking great job, because you're going to leave. You're going to say no more. And I will tell you, the one thing about tarot is that when I left, when I said no mas, that's when my whole freaking life changed. All my cards changed. I could see positivity in the world. I could smile again. So congratulations. This is like success. Definitely you're moving away from something that was very, very tough, that had continued for probably a really long time. 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, it's the end of the cycle. And you finish with the 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords. You're done with this. So I will tell you, drop it and don't let it go. Don't ever pick it back up. Don't engage with it. Don't think about it. Don't think about this Knight of Swords. I don't feel like the Knight of Swords is you. I feel like the Knight of Swords is somebody else. Do not engage with this person. And you can make excuses to talk to them all you want, or make excuses to think about them all you want, but the more you play that tape in your head, the more active they stay in your vibration. So the more you think about that Knight of Swords, the more thoughts you'll have about the Knight of Swords. He might even call you more often, or she might even call you more often, because you're thinking about it, because you're letting it go. The more we think about something, the more it stays active. Do anything to not think about that. Listen to music, look at how beautiful the sun is. I have huge joy just going outside and seeing how beautiful life is. It's even a rainy day, and I've been like looking out and I'm like, it's pretty when it rains, you know? I mean, so find the beauty in life. You have a thinker card, which is too much thinking. I already told you about thinking. Stop thinking. Start feeling. You have other senses. You have sense of smell. You can look at things. You can hear things. You can watch a movie. You can do anything, but stop thinking about this junk. Stop thinking about it. Let it go. Let it be done, and walk away. I don't care if they are... Remember I said it was the first time I ever said anything about a child? I don't care if they are the father of your child or the mother of your child. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. You can still keep them at a distance. They're not... 9 of Wands also talks about creating boundaries. So you could try to create some boundaries in the 20th through the 26th, but I don't think that they're going to be had, because you're going to walk away. And if you want to know why... Thinker, right? If you keep thinking about it and thinking about it in the future, your why is life's a mystery. Why is because you were supposed to get out of this. You were supposed to stop this. You were supposed to watch this or figure it out on your own. I tell you what, though, walking away from this will be the most freeing thing you'll ever do. Let's do one more thing. What happens after you walk away? For fun. Let's do it. What happens after you walk away? Tell me. After you walk away, you're going to focus on your work. And then that's when love comes in. And abundance. So instead of thinking, instead of asking why, just put your nose to the grindstone, get your work done, and then love and massive abundance comes in for you. Not the kind of abundance, so 10 of Pentacles is with your family, with your friends, with your dog, with your grandma, like everybody has what they need. And Ace of Cup is so full that it is overflowing. Love, you are so full of love that it just spills out everywhere. Isn't that beautiful? So that's what happens when you leave. Final outcome is that you're going to work towards a, whatever. You're just going to put your nose to the grindstone. And after that, love comes in. And after that, abundance comes in. Because this situation kept you from it. This thing, this Knight of Swords, I can point him out right here. I know that's the problem. I know it is, because he's over here too. He's like chasing you over here. So I know it's the Knight of Swords. Get away from the Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords has blocked you from abundance. When you have something in your life that is just sad, and every time you think about it, it's sad, 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 or crappy, 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 you can't fly. You can't high vibe. You can't live your life. That's what you need to do. Live your life. You got this, Capricorn. I feel like I've talked too much already, but I feel 100% confident that I gave you a darn good reading. So, if this resonates for you, I want to know. Tell me about the threes. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. I've seen the Knight of Swords a lot. I want to know about the Knight of Swords. I want to know about this kid thing, too. If you have a kid with them, and if there's a kid and a third party, I want to know that just for me as a tarot card reader. I want to know if that really is true, because I've never said that before. So if that's true, please let me know in the comments, because that's how I learn, is from you guys too. So I appreciate you. I love you more than this stupid Knight of Swords does. So if you like the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share it. The like button looks like this. It's just below the video. If you press subscribe, you'll be notified anytime I upload a new reading. And until next week, I want to leave you with so much peace, love, and light. Thank you.